And where do you see the Army moving in the immediate future?
Well, there's so many areas. It's the challenge that we face in the Army are just none of them go away. They just change in degree. They don't change completely. But I see the coming years as a continued emphasis on better supporting the Army family in an era of persistent conflict. What do we need to do as an Army to support the families? Continue to evolve the Army healthcare model, both outpatient care, and continue to improve on the world-class care that our soldiers get in hospitals around the world. We are an Army long at war. We have to expect that the next several years will continue to be that. How do we support those 100,000, now 140, 50,000 soldiers that are deployed around the world? Get them what they need when they need it. Make sure that the bureaucracy doesn't stand in the way to respond to their immediate needs, in many cases life and death needs. So I see the coming years really just a continuation of what we have been working on these last several years and what the Army's been working on literally since 9/11.
Do you have a message you'd like to share with the soldiers?
This last 8 years has been an extraordinary era in the history of the United States Army. This has been the longest war we've ever fought with an all-volunteer force. If you look back at the time that the volunteer force was conceived, most people never believed that you could conduct an extended war with an all-volunteer force. And the extraordinary soldiers and families that we have proven those people wrong. Every year, about 160,000, 70,000 people join the Army in the middle of this war when you consider active guard and reserve. Every year we have retention. We have people re-enlist that exceed our goals. So we've got this extraordinarily resilient force that has stepped up to respond to the challenges of this country. I think this era will be seen as one of our Army's finest hours in history. And our nation owes our soldiers and their families and the Army civilians a great debt of gratitude for how they have stepped up and protected the American people after what happened on 9/11. This is a period in our Army's history that I hope every soldier is very proud of, and every family member and every Army civilian is very proud of. They've carried a heavy burden for the world, not just the United States, but the whole free world. And when you consider we got 300 million people who live in the United States, and only 1 million are in our Army. So that's a third of a percent of our population is carrying the burden of freedom and security for 300 million Americans. I hope our soldiers are proud of what they've accomplished, and their families are proud of being full partners in that effort.